There you go, Des.
Oh, me? Am I up?
Look at shock in your face.
Welcome me fucking in it, man.
Well, welcome to the Dublin City Comics After Hours podcast. This is our latest episode 3, I believe.
Yeah, this is 3.
Yeah. And joining us finally, by popular demand, is Des.
They're holding me here against me will. I did not want to be here.
No, he really wants to be here.
And be honest with you guys, wherever you are in the world, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, so you just have to bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Okay? Right? We're winging it.
We're always winging it.
It's a good thing we got Des here because I think he's going to kill Neil.
Yeah. No, because Neil was supposed to do his homework, Doc.
Oh yeah, now you're going to drop me in.
Who says did your fucking homework?
Yeah, what's
this?
I gave you
Two
okay,
pages.
sorry, pardon me, alright. Neil did his homework. Des was laughing.
Yeah, but he didn't do it.
You're still doing your fucking homework.
He didn't do what he was asked of him.
Right,
So
okay.
you're useless.
So, we're all
Alright, fair enough.
glasses apparently. Right, so moving swiftly onwards. Intros are going well.
Deadly,
yeah.
I'm Doc. That's Neil.
I'm Neil.
I'm Des.
Yay.
Super Des.
This is going well.
Yeah, we're all great. We're all pals so far.
Where's your
Yeah,
hat?
where's your
Your sponsors. They'll
No,
go after
they
you.
can't see me, but in the interweb.
It's radio, yes. But right, so we'll kick off as usual after the usual intro, which we still haven't got the handle of as we need to.
No. Need a jingle too.
A jingle. I got a fucking jangle for you here, son.
Keep that to yourself.
Do countdown or what the fuck?
Yeah. Right, take it away, Doc. You're in charge.
Okay, right, so comics and trades this week. Just in no particular order. If you check out our Facebook page, Jay's done a blinder, is always putting all the pictures of stuff up. So this is just kind of a snapshot, what I think is awesome and what's coming out this week.
Yep.
Superman #1.
Nice cover.
Looking forward to that.
Rodriguez is back on.
If you haven't read Man of Steel, you kind of need to read that to catch up what's going on. Because that is the setup for this entire story.
Oh.
Oh, so that explains what I was looking at.
okay.
That's why when you're looking, you're like, what?
You're trying to figure out what the hell is going
All
on.
is explained in Man of Steel, which I only figured out as well because I'm useless.
Oh.
So
You read Man of Steel.
No, I've read 2 issues. Mate. I need to catch up. I read by 2 issues. I mean, I looked at the first and I looked at the last. Shit, I need to read this.
This has potential.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back and read that, and that's my homework for next week. Amazing Spider-Man as well.
Robert Kirkman.
Yeah, and is it Kirkman? It's Otley, isn't it?
Otley, sorry, Ryan Otley.
So you're thinking of Die, because
Yeah.
Kirkman, actually, in other news, Robert Kirkman surprised the absolute shit out of everybody in the comics industry this week by giving us all a new comic called Die, 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 which is basically a kind of a spy, espionage, James Bond, kind of
But over the top.
way over the top, and loads of blood, gore.
So basically, Robert Kirkman's style.
Pretty much ticks all my boxes, man. I'm very happy with it.
Nice.
But we have limited copies of that because he once again surprised everybody. Yeah, we have a Bugs Adverse. That was a fly dying.
Yeah, right.
God.
You're probably there and there we go, see?
In honor of Kirkman's comic. So we have Spider-Man, which doesn't look anything like Invincible. Thank you, Ryan. God, you're so good. Man, fucking... As you know, I always wanted about Invincible, and I was kind of suffering withdrawal after finishing it, but now he's on Spider-Man.
Speaking of Invincible, you know, there's a movie supposedly getting made.
Who are you going to get to play to Invincible?
No idea, but I really, really was hoping for a TV series.
Oh,
It would make more sense as a TV series.
Jesus, man, can you imagine? Oh, man, nobody knows what's going on. Like, even with the comic, you think you know what's going on, then out of left field, something throws you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what?
No, it's just there's so many characters as well that you end up loving reading throughout the whole comic. How the hell can you fit them all into a movie?
Yeah, you wouldn't get all the stuff, like the likes of Robot and...
Rexplode.
Oh, shit, yeah, man, like that would be the movie. Actually, you could just do the movie with the first lineup of the Gardens,
Exactly.
and then that's it.
Oh, what's the Teen Squad, isn't it?
Oh, man, there was loads of squads.
No, it's the one that Invincible joined with, like Rexplode, Duplicates, Robots. That was the Teen Squad or something, Team Brigade or whatever that I can't
Man,
remember
I
what
just
they were
finished
called.
reading the last book, man. That's like 100 issues past. What the fuck remember? But I'm going to go back and read them again.
Yeah.
Because they're awesome. And then we have Dead Hands, issue 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Which on that's the other espionage thriller from our friend Stephen Mooney. Because he's so awesome. Farmhand as well by Hillary or Guillory. I'll never be able to pronounce that one properly.
Farmhand?
Yeah, it's the...
I missed that when I was going through the list.
It's kind of a zombie... It's not a zombie, it's kind of your grown people. It's weird.
Is Mooney doing the writing or drawing on that?
I think he's writing now.
Get that other one.
I was wondering if he was going to be drawing
I
himself
don't
into it.
Yeah. You chill. I'll leave my best pal
Why aren't
off.
you reading it?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be
Should
reading
be
it?
on Dead Hand.
Your best pal.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Shouldn't
Steve,
you
I
read
didn't even know you were doing that. Shit.
You just hung yourself.
Right there,
Drop myself in that one again. I'll read
Well
it.
done.
I swear. I'll
No, Dead Hand is awesome. Like, you know,
Is it good? Yeah. What
Yeah.
number's on?
3.
Oh, I'll
We
have
still
to
have
jump
1
on.
and 2 floating around. I think.
jump
Oh,
We
there
got,
are 1 or 2 across the
Prince
right.
of 1, I think. What else? Yeah, so we have a couple of anniversary issues-ish. We have Flash 50, Wonder Woman 50, and Green Lantern 50. I think we saw that Green Lantern in pre-order, but we still have Wonder Woman and Flash. And both Wonder Woman and Flash have great covers again, as usual.
Yeah,
Amazing covers.
The awesome Jenny Friesen on Wonder Woman. Loving those covers.
But hoping now that they live up to the 50s as Batman did last week.
Was that good, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's all right. It's like, again, you're trying to figure out where you're going with it. Like, doesn't she marry him? Like,
Yeah.
I still don't know.
No, but like, without spoiling it, that ending was like, oh, right, so that's what's going on.
Yeah, but all right, that's what's going on. But then you have to get on to Catwoman number 1. And then you go, I see now. But speaking of Catwoman number 1, what a comic, guys. If you haven't got it, get it. And we have a few issues left here. Get it. It's brilliant. Trust me. You can throw it back at me if it's not, but I'm telling you now, it's brilliant.
You can literally throw it at him.
Yeah, no, we will endorse that. Yeah, if you don't like it, you can bounce them off.
Bounce on my head. Swear to God. But it's good. It's
Do we
good.
have any more of the Airtime covers left actually on that then?
Oh yeah, we got a few of those. That is a
cool.
phenomenal
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Once
actually
again-
gone up in price in Midtown.
Well, that's when DC are knocking it out of the park because they're doing 1-to-1 variants. None of this. Now, I don't like speaking ill of comic companies or comics in general, but Marvel's practices of their the variants, the way you've got to order a certain amount of another comic.
Oh, the retail incentives.
Oh no, they're not even doing that. They're basically to order a variant, you need to order 200% of another comic,
What?
which was 100% of another. Basically, they're manipulating sales trends to try and keep the books selling consistently. Like so, for Star Wars, for example,
Yeah.
Des likes his little galactic icons
Galactic
variants
covers, yeah.
and the
Oh, the
action
little
figure
toy
variants.
figures. Yeah.
Both of them. But in order to get them, you have to order 100% of your previous order, or 2 orders ago comic. So, say for issue 48, we need to have ordered 100% of issue 46. If readers drop off, we have to keep it at that level in order for Des and the rest of the guys to get the variants. So that the comic can't drop.
That's not right.
Or we
No.
take the hit for 2 or 3 weeks and then go back up, and then we've got to chase the issues down for people.
Oh,
Whereas DC have, you like that variant? You like that variant? Whichever one you want, buddy, go for it.
Yeah, take them.
It's only kind of key issues that they will
Yeah.
do 50, 100
Speaking
or whatever.
of, the
But
new,
even though with the DC with the Virgin covers now, is that ongoing now? Do you think? Or is
I
it
hope
gonna
so.
I
end?
hope so, because man, they've been knocking it out of the park.
have you seen the Teen Titans 20? What was it? 23
No,
cover.
No.
Oh, it's what's his name? He did Aquaman recently on.
Cedric, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
His artwork is
But
brilliant.
even the Hawkman cover there this week is.
That was him again as well.
Yeah, that was him.
You see,
Stefan said you can literally do any cover. And actually, on a side note, I know this is nothing related to the shop brand, but if you're a fan of Warframe like myself, he's actually designed a Warframe skin.
All right, I need to get back into
Man,
Warframe.
he is just
God
an
damn
amazing
it.
artist. And if you check him out on Instagram, on
Oh yeah, follow him on Instagram.
Deviant or something, it's,
Deviant Art. He's on ArtStation as well.
what's it, Nebuzel
Nebial.
Nebuzel or something. It's a
Nebuzel.
demon name or something, but
Yeah.
I can never remember when I'm looking at it. But it's Stefan Cedric's handle.
Right.
Nebuzel. Fucking Jesus. But anyway, as usual, forgetting shit in the podcast. He did a load of 80s icons, like he did He-Man, but he did like Skeletor and he did Beastman and a load of other characters.
The
Just in
Turtles
his
one.
style.
The
Fucking hammer.
Crying.
Yeah.
Fucking gorgeous.
He's just an amazing
Yeah,
artist.
but see, that's what my downfall is. People come out to me, such and such artist down here. What? Is it Jim Lee or is it Frank Chow? That's all I know. People go, well, what?
Yeah, but everybody, there's so many artists. You're allowed to have your favourites.
You're allowed.
I
Yeah,
know,
you
but
can
I
stick
said,
to your
but
few.
I do hear you guys talking about such and such wrote that and such and that. Going, what? I don't know who wrote the comic. I don't care.
That's not what you're reading.
Yeah, just reading it. Like, go in. Sorry about that, but that's the truth of it. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Swiftly on, we also have Transformers Unicron #1, and for the little kiddies, we have Incredibles, the first issue. It's kind of like a collection of kind of short stories and stuff like that. So
Sweet.
much in the same vein as the Marvel superheroes comics we've been getting.
That's
That was
good
pretty
run.
cool.
Yeah, so they're
Very
nice.
popular.
Just kinda
Still
stand
annoyed
up.
now after finding out that Ant-Man's not coming out till August.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a bit of a segue from a comic we're talking about.
I
for
know,
kids.
but it was just
Although my
also,
daughter is looking forward to seeing that.
but it's also Incredibles been pushed back as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck
Because
you,
of the
World Cup.
football. The football is over tomorrow.
Is it?
No, it's not.
No, it's only the semi-finals tomorrow.
Another week.
I don't even care anyway, man. I'm more standing.
You forget it's on.
We also have Hunt for Wolverine.
Oh, the next part of which one is this now?
I think this one's the Adamantium Agenda.
Right.
So,
Really?
We've also got the reprint of issue 1 of Immortal Hulk. So if anyone
I'm
interested in
staring
jumping on
at
that,
right now.
Des is trying desperately to read it.
Yeah, no, guys, to be honest with you, I wasn't never a big fan of the Hulk. Never. In a million years would I have anything Hulk related. But what I'm saying here, guys, I'm telling you, it's brilliant.
Joe Burnett's art is pretty good on it.
Yeah, it's back to the old school kind of, once again.
He's
We were
always
already saying this last week, but eerie and kind of creepy comics. It's a good horror.
Yeah,
It's gone back to the whole Jekyll and Hyde feel as well.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I'm standing here, plus I'm liking what I see now so far now, and it's kind of, with me with comics, if it doesn't hold me interest by page 3, forget about it. No, I've made it to page 4. So
He's still going, that's good.
yeah. So we're going to give that a shot, and we'll talk about that next week.
Awesome. Cool. That'll be a homework. Right, okay, so what's our favourite picks this week, lads?
Favourite picks?
Yeah, what's your favourite picks from your stash this week? What are you
On my
looking forward to
stash,
reading most?
looking forward to reading Flash 50, basically. That's what I'm looking forward to. And Darth Vader, I think it's 18.
18, yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to that now, I really am, because they're just getting, Star Wars is just going from strength to strength every week. Especially, again, another one, Star Wars issue 50. If you haven't read it, get it. It's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. The last 4 pages, I'm not ruining it for anybody, but Jesus, what a fucking story, man. Just get it. So, that's my pick for the
Very
the week.
intense recommendation there from Des.
Yeah, there's passion. Passion, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not giving in.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Get the bleeding comics. Get down the bleeding comics. Buy them.
Or Des will break your legs.
Yeah. Don't
Is,
hear
this- is this before or after you hop the comic off his head?
trust me. I'm not going to say something else, but...
If there are any fucking fights in the shop now, this is on you, man. I'm not getting involved.
There'll be no more signals from upstairs. That's him causing a row up there. Fucking, we made us a very good line.
Freaking guards permanently parked
Screaming
outside the
elbow
shop.
for
Yeah. No, but seriously though, as I said, keep going around circles. Catwoman number 1 and Star Wars 50, and it's starting a new story arc from moving on. Happy days.
Is that counting down or counting up?
Counting up.
I banjaxed the thing.
So we're on 42 minutes already.
No,
14
we're only.
minutes.
It started from 30 minutes from the last time.
Ah, here, man, Jesus. I don't even know what time we're at. Brilliant.
We're
One
10
job,
minutes
Neil.
in.
That's it.
We're 10 minutes in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're a bit over. No, actually, we're on time, lads. We're on time.
That's 2 jobs he's at the fuck.
Says you wants to start to scrap at every customer now.
Look, lads, listen. All right, I
Gave
don't
him
care.
one to each thing to do. And did you read it? No. And then he come up and work the stopwatch. And did you work the stopwatch? No. What the fuck are we paying you for, man?
Yeah, Des won't be working in the shop tomorrow.
You should bring him in here. The sake. Books, moving on. Should be home having me bleeding dinner now when I sit there and you fucking up the clock.
Yeah,
Like
bullocks.
this day. Anyway.
Yeah, please, before this goes on even more
Yeah,
random
man.
tangents.
So what I'm looking forward to this week is fucking scrope bags. I'm looking forward to Deadpool number 3 because 1 and 2 have been fucking dead.
Oh no, not another Deadpool comic.
Shut up! It's brilliant. Punisher, because Punisher, like if you've been following, I think I went on
What
it
number is
last
that
week. I can't remember because they changed
It's
the
on
number, but, like,
227.
but they're going to be renumbering it back to 1 in a bit because they're finishing up this story arc. But it's basically Punisher roaming around with War Machine's armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Is it still on the War Machine?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were on that.
No, I just got one just for the
Oh.
cover.
Oh, just that. Hold on.
He's lagging around now at the moment. Not really spoiling too much if you're not reading it. If you are, fingers in your ears because it's coming. He's doing a runner at the moment, and Black Widow's helping him.
Really?
So it's him and Black Widow. Like, the cover is brilliant. It's
Yeah.
literally Black Widow driving a Jeep. The pin of the grenade's still in the mouth. She's locked it over his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he's in the back with a fucking arc welder fixing the armour while he's being chased by a rake of lads. Because he's fucked. He has pissed off everybody. Good guys, bad guys alike. He's toxic at this stage. Like, even more so. He is an international terrorist.
This is all from the fallout from Hydra.
Yeah, and then what happened in
Yeah.
the last 3 or 4 issues where he went to a country on the orders of Nick Fury to do something shady, and then he was told not allowed to do it, and he was like, fuck it, I'll do it anyway. But the whole world saw him waging war in War Machine's armour on another fucking nation's soil, so he's an international terrorist. So the Avengers are trying to bring him in, and he's having none of it. He's like a kid in a candy store. You know when you give a kid too much Skittles? Right?
Yeah.
Right. And the kid just runs, and you've got to try and stop him and
Yeah.
deal with the devastation
Wait,
he's
you mean
causing while
Jay?
he's running. Jay, yeah. But like, when you give, like, if you give a kid Skittles for the shits and giggles, just if you haven't got any kids of your own,
Nope.
get your nephews, nieces, or someone else's kids,
Yeah, once you give the kid back, give him the Skittles.
give them a bag of Skittles, and just watch what happens, man. It's like a fucking Tasmanian devil. They just whoop up to 11. That's where Frank Castle is now. He has more guns than he's ever had, and the potential to take out more people than he ever has. So he's running with it while trying to do it, while everyone's trying to take him out. So he's like, So
He's the only man that can make white boots look great.
yeah. I still stand by that sideshow figure.
No.
It's a fucking great figure, man.
Oh, you two still having an
He
argument?
doesn't like it.
No, I was near that close. I hate when we look at it and go, no, dude.
It's amazing. He's got his
Fit Chrissy the colour of them black, maybe.
What about that Mesco one that's supposedly coming
That's
out?
upstairs. He got white boots up there as well?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
He's the white boots and the white gloves.
no.
He's got white boots and gloves. At least they're only going to shoot him in the foot and the hand. They're not going to shoot him in like the guts. Well, actually, no, with a big white skull.
Yeah, the
is
big-
it?
White
yeah.
skull out of
Ooh.
target, like, yeah.
Hey, moving swiftly onwards. So, what are you looking forward to now?
Well, once again, there's nothing in my stash. It seems to happen every second week. No comics come in for me.
Or read more comics. Wouldn't you?
That's it, dude.
I know.
What
But,
was the art book that came out for this week?
the art book was the Big Hero 6. The art book I was actually looking forward to that because they just started a new cartoon on the show and I'm actually enjoying it. It's supposed to lead into the next movie as well.
Awesome. So they're actually making another one.
Yeah. But I am going to pick up that Hawkman because it seems interesting. It's a fallout from, whatchamacallit, The Dark Knight's Metal.
Oh, right.
So it's what happened to him and that, and then what's going forward, and the whole thing with Thanagar as well.
Cool.
So, there's flicking through it there. Some of it looks good.
And you got yourself, what was that there on the table?
That's my amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Magneto with actual magnets in it.
Nice.
Deadly.
That's the thing, I don't know why they haven't done that more often. With Magneto
gimmicks.
figures. Yeah, not
Oh,
Magneto, give him magnets.
Makes sense.
What are you going to do with the magnets, though?
You can put like paper clips and shit and you can
Yeah.
make them like
Stick them to the fridge, like.
Wait, that's a Spider-Man job though. He's just standing there glued to the fridge.
It's Magneto there, one on the fridge. Look at this. I'm
Sit-
lifting it.
I'll be sitting in the kitchen with a big smile on Christine coming from work. Do you get that nice? Check out the fridge.
Next Christine will take it off and lob it at your head.
Yeah, look at him. He's only massive.
Right, so incoming toys this week, we got restocks of the Yamaguchi figures.
Oh yeah.
We also got one that we've been waiting for a while
For a while, yeah.
because when they initially made them, they didn't make enough and supply greatly exceeded, or demand greatly exceeded supply. Yeah, we didn't have any of them for ages. The Marvel Select Ragnarok Hulk, which is
That
probably
thing.
one of the
What a
best
fucking
Select figures
figure.
they've ever
Yeah.
made.
Anto is fuming over that
Why?
because he spent €120 getting the Build-A-Figure
Oh shit!
of that one, but
Yeah.
when the Marvel Select one came out,
Yeah.
quality was 10 times better.
Oh shit!
So he's looking
So
at
the Legends, it's better than the Legends.
Oh,
one?
it's a hell of a lot better than Legends.
Probably
Like,
scale's a bit rare as well.
yeah, you
like,
get two
it's huge.
heads, you get the
Multiple
two
hands as
weapons, and hands as well. And it
Yeah,
looks
but like
gorgeous.
there's a hell of a lot of figure for €30.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
funny because we got in Black Panther as well,
Yeah.
and Black Panther's a great figure, but he's as big as one of the Hulk's legs.
Yeah,
So you got this massive box with this little fella in it, little kitty cat, and then you've got the fucking Hulk that's filling the entire box.
Oh, yeah.
Can't see that Hulk being lasting long.
Oh, that-
We have more coming in though.
Well,
haven't we?
considering the
yeah,
Black
man,
Panther
we
isn't
got a few
lasting long either.
Yeah, well.
There's actually only one of the Black Panthers left.
That's how they're flying out. Yeah.
Well, also we got more Gundam. So we got a small restock just before the convention. There'll be a bigger one coming. But we got the latest wave of Build Divers with the Ptolemaios Arms add-on pack
Oh,
and
saw
the
that.
Switching Guns pack. Also the Gira Giraga and the Leo NPD. The
Which
Leo-
one was that from?
I don't actually know. I think it could be Seed or could be Age. One of the Gundam shows I haven't seen, but it's basically
Oh,
like
okay.
the mock. It's a very simple standard suit, like.
I think that's
but,
actually from Build Up. Oh, they're using it in Build Divers at the moment.
Yeah.
As
Well,
just
that's
the
'cause
generic suits.
It's a Build Divers kit, I
Yeah.
presume that's why. Yeah.
Okay.
And we also got a couple of Figmas restocked. We got more Bloodborne figures because they literally only sold out this morning. We got
Jesus.
in Seto Kaiba and Yu-Gi-Oh, which are really fucking badass figures.
Yeah. You also got the SH figure. It's Jesse and James in from
Oh,
Pokemon.
yeah.
Team Rocket.
Last thing on.
Blasting off.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu!
Yeah.
Still my favourite moment watching the movie. And he said that it's Pikachu, and it actually was Pikachu.
I got deadly. I have them. I'm not ashamed to say I have them in my collection. They're deadly there.
You've got a thing for Jesse, though, Jay.
Oh yeah. I don't know. We hadn't figured out it's Jesse the girl or
No,
Jesse's the boy.
Jesse.
No, Jesse's the girl, James is the boy.
Jesse James. Jesse.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm
Jesse-
confusing
Jesse
names.
James.
Sorry.
Jesse James.
Oh,
Because
oh.
James talks with a weird voice, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he has a rose on his lips. Yeah, and he has a little cat. Meow.
Meow.
Get out.
Meow.
Meow.
Yep. They also have the diecast cars that came in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. We see, just about you brought him
He had his homework. Look, there you go. Now.
Upstage and me and Doc now.
You
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
gold stars, see?
Yeah. We have the Fast and the Furious cars in. We have the what's the name? Letty's Barracuda, Dom's Charger, and Brian's. Balls! I would have to forget the last fucking one.
Nissan 350Z.
That's it. Thank you.
Did you write them down?
I didn't. I memorised
You
them.
memorised them. Sneaky fucker, right?
He's making you look bad.
It must look bad now, yeah.
No, he's making you look bad. Not makes me look bad. I'm gone.
Yeah.
We also have the Ecto 1 in, if
Ecto
anyone's
1.
a big
Guys.
Ghostbuster fan.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I think it is.
We got more of these in because people have been requesting since we got in the Back to the Future. People have been asking us to get more, so we've got the likes of the 18 van and Knight Rider coming in. Should be getting the Mad Max Interceptor.
That's
Very
class.
nice.
So yeah, like as usual, guys. If there's anything you want, give us a shout and we can get it in. What are you pointing at?
The Vash.
Oh yeah, did I show you this?
No.
Hee
The Vash.
We got them a while ago. There's a company making water pistols, and they made the Blade Runner. They made Deckard's gun as a water pistol. And if you're a fan of replica, like or toy guns in general, it was a 1-to-1 scale, perfect replica of the Blade Runner gun. And the same company. Now, right, this is the one problem with the company that makes these, right?
What?
It's the name of them.
Full cock.
Yep, full cock pistols. But you don't go off half cocked, you go full cock.
Badlands Rumble.
Yeah, but this is the Vash the Stampede Trigun Badlands Rumble revolver. Now it's just a water pistol, but it's perfectly 1-to-1 scale replica of Vash's pistol.
Yeah, it looks
Freaking
nice.
awesome. So I'm going to actually paint that up and I'm going to shade it and the rest of it because you can just fill in the holes with the water pistol thing is put a bit of sand in it, glue up the seams, and it'll be a perfectly weighted, heavy pistol.
Yeah, I'm also just
Fucking
thinking
awesome,
because, whatchamacallit, your man McCree from Overwatch, anyone cosplayers,
Does he use guns like that?
yeah, he has a revolver piece that's almost identical to that. So if any cosplayers were looking for a nice McCree type gun, that's it there.
Well, we'll put a picture of it up on the Facebook tomorrow.
Yeah.
But this one's mine.
Yeah, that's not going
It's going to go out with Blade Runner gun.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Des is having a heart attack.
What's this?
He just realised the cover.
Oh, you didn't realise it was a wraparound cover?
Wraparound cover. Jeez, guys, if you could see what I'm saying here now. Fucking hell.
Yeah, the the second printing of number 1 was a wraparound cover.
Oh, jeez, that's fucking epic, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really gone up now. Hulk 1, guys. Check them out. As if there's any left. Yeah.
Right, so what else do we have to talk about?
Well, we
Any
have
more new toys out this week? Or?
no new toys though. Else.
We've covered the cars and
We
shit.
covered the cars, yeah.
Anything over in Capel Street? Anything
Well,
interesting pop up?
yeah, Anto uncovered the Amalgam comics, which
Oh,
are based,
Amalgamate?
yeah.
Oh shit!
All those,
What was the Joker called again? It was the Hyena or something?
the Hyena, yeah, it was a Sabretooth and the Joker were mashed together.
Yeah, Batman and Wolverine as
Dark Claw.
Dark Claw. That was the one.
Yeah, we found the Bullets and Bracelets, which is Frank Castle and Diana Prince,
Oh yeah.
going around beating the shit out of each other.
Right.
You also have Assassins, which I think is Elektra and Catwoman in different versions of themselves.
Well, that's a team up you never asked for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Two of the best movies ever.
What else we have? Oh, yeah, Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
What?
It's the Amalgam comics. Did you ever read them?
Oh, I've never heard of them. Well, Anto was talking about them on Sunday.
Do you remember the DC versus Marvel comic line that they were doing a while back?
No, the only thing I know about DC versus Marvel is that Mortal Kombat kind of a thing. In the games. Remember they did it?
Oh, you're thinking
like,
of Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember fighting as a
Because they
Batman.
put the DC characters
There
were in the
was-
Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was DC versus Mortal Kombat and Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah, they
Oh,
haven't
right.
done DC versus
Yeah,
Marvel.
that's
That would
what
be,
it was, yeah,
that would be an
anyway.
awesome game,
It
but
just shows you that when I haven't got a clue what you're all talking about down that end of the table. I'm going to sit up here, you know?
you sit yourself there reading your comics.
Yeah, I am really impressed with that Hulk, guys.
You also have the the Batman and Robin Hot Toys. They're still across the road.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the classics one.
The
there.
classics.
The what's his
66.
name? Adam West.
And
That fucking Superman. Holy shit.
Oh, deadly. Absolutely fantastic. In that
I
case,
didn't even get a chance to fucking look at it, any of you bastards.
I didn't see it. I just came in the next day.
We got in new display cases. Now, they're a bit pricey. They're 60 quid, but they've got like kind of lights midway and at the top because it's a 3-tier car display unit. But we whipped all the shelves out of it and just had a 1/6 scale figure in it. And with the Christopher Reeve Superman hot toy, the one with the Fortress of Solitude, the ice, the way the light hit the base,
The
just-
glistening.
it lit the whole thing up.
And we put it up on the usual bloody channels, and within a day it was gone.
I didn't even get a chance to look at it.
Whipped up, and it's done. And that pair, whoever bought it, don't know who they were, but they wanted the case as well for the whole lot.
Yeah.
So
I got them for display for the shop. I didn't think anybody would want to buy
Oh
them.
yeah,
so-
we have a few people looking at.
Oh yeah, there's
interested
been a
in
few
those
people in.
those cases. Yeah.
few
Are you
people
getting
in.
them black?
They are available in black, but they're not in stock at the moment. But the thing is, it's just plastic. it's acrylic, so you could quite easily spray it.
Yeah, true.
But I'll have a look for the black.
Yeah, but if you want to basically, if you wanted to highlight your special item figure that you like, one of these cases, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
Looks like this will be needing one as well.
Yeah,
Oh no, I'm going to get a few of them. Yeah, definitely.
I think I might get a few for the shelves over there across the way too.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
definitely.
what's it? I can never get this pronounce this right. Correct me if I'm wrong. The USP.
USB.
USB.
Oh yeah, it's USB powered. So you actually like the.
You can use it off your phone. You can use it off anything. Yeah, I have it off my phone there.
Jesus.
Who's messing with him? Seriously.
The other thing I like about the case is the front. There's a little flap that you lift up,
Yeah,
and it slides the front panel.
Yeah,
so you don't have to take the whole lid off. You don't have to open a door out. You literally slide it.
Not
up.
like the other one we got. Not the one we got. We had
That
hard
just
in it for the
fall
wall.
apart.
Yeah, it was a nice look. Like, as if you know us as well, guys, we're always trying to find the perfect display items, or the perfect way to kind of put your figures out, and we are always getting in all sorts of mad random stuff. Like we have the Ibitsu body or the Ibitsu stands generally in stock all the time, because they work for pretty much everything up to. Actually, they work for a couple of 1/6 scale figures as well. Like they're nice all-round stands.
Yeah, it depends on which way you position them, though. They will work.
Well, look, Jay had the Harley Quinn, the sideshow one, like literally doing a roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
On one of those, yeah.
Oh yeah, we had. Yeah, I remember that until the leg.
Yeah, well, that was Jay's fault. Yeah, that's another thing. When you're bending your legs and your figures, be careful, especially if they got a seamless costume, because Jay just went, "Oh, just follow that leg down,"
snap,
instead of rotating it and then popping it down.
Oh
so
Jesus!
that's one of the few times he's actually broken stuff. He's normally.
But even though, remember we figured out after we built the case on Wednesday, they give you a little strap to put around it to hold it together while you're doing it.
Yeah, so it was a bit fiddly getting the lid on, the sides on, and then afterwards like, oh, what's this bit of cardboard?
Yeah.
And you put it around the sides when you put the lid on, so it goes on seamless. I didn't realise that. But
We were putting it together on Friday, me and Anto. Friday. And I was saying, this is the strap that Doc was talking about. We don't need that. So yeah, fair enough. Of course we don't. Trying to get the lid on. Give me that. Put the strap on. Boom, straight away.
Nice.
We weren't supposed to tell you, but now everybody knows.
You just dropped down with it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he was supposed to be over here to defend himself, so he's not.
He's not here, so feck him.
He's not. He's busy trying to get stuff done across the way.
Yeah, he's been too busy. He's trying to get comics processed.
So many comics.
Right, yeah. So other than that, the retrospective, Neil.
Well,
you didn't do your homework, did
no,
you?
I didn't do my homework. This is the part that Des has been giving out about that I didn't do my homework on this one.
You were into the ambiguity, not the ambiguity, the movie realization Star
I
Wars.
only got two of them. You've clicked the whole set.
Yeah, well, you start the ball rolling and I'll run with it.
I'm getting one of them because you fucking badgered me into it.
Well, that's how I got him into it. I ended up getting
what
the.
a figure, man.
Yeah, man, that looks really good.
I ended up getting the Darth Maul, and then I showed it to him, and he went, "I want that."
Yeah, no, but I'd seen the Darth Maul for ages, and I kept going, "Oh, that looks bleeding shite." And then when I got it, and I went, "Oh, dude!" Thanks to John Hendricks as well. Like, "Oh, dude, look at that! That's amazing."
Yeah, that's our friends in the Big Bang for anyone who doesn't know.
Amazing figure. And then, as I said, as Doc just said, the Deadpool is just out there, man. We haven't got him yet, but what we've seen of him, he's brilliant.
Yeah, man, I love that. It's the samurai style of the Stormtroopers.
It's absolutely fantastic.
Somebody was giving out with the nips on him because the armor has them, but that's
the style.
The style of the
That's
armor.
what they wear, yeah. And they have it.
Brilliant.
They have it down to a
nips.
T.
Yeah, well, one of the suits actually has because it's a cuirass, like it's a chest plate.
Yeah.
But it's molded as an
Oh,
abdomen or a chest,
yeah.
so he has.
Yeah,
Nips.
Fair enough.
Only one or two of them have that.
But what's the drummer one as well? He actually has the drum built into the
Built onto
chest.
his
Oh, the
Yes.
Kodo drum.
Yeah.
The Stormtrooper.
And the posability on them is class. You can get them. You don't have to have them with the swords out. You can have them just about ready to go into battle.
Oh, they can actually go in a draw pose.
Oh yeah, you can have them just ready to get it out and everything. It's deadly.
I have a Drifters figure, Toyohisu Shimatsu, and he has the same kind of thing, but you can have him with the sword out and he's got this deranged look.
Fantastic.
Yeah, actually, I think we should have that across the road as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then,
Mexico's super action.
Yeah.
you don't need stands for them. You get them perfectly. They're perfectly balanced.
Nice.
No matter what way
Django's
you
pretty
do
good.
it, they're perfectly balanced.
As Thanos would say.
Yeah. Perfectly balanced. But I was just say Django Fett.
Yeah.
He's deadly in it. He's brilliant.
Can't get your hands on the Boba Fett though for love nor
No,
money.
no.
They're one of the earlier ones. It's like with all of those kind of
They'll
figures.
come back around again.
Occasionally
Maybe.
they do. With the likes of the Yamaguchis as well. Like when they did those originally, we didn't think they were going to redo them, but they've redone Venom a couple of times just because the demand is so high for them.
Yeah, yeah.
But like if you go back like with the likes of the Revoltech and all, they're pretty much in the same kind of line.
Yeah.
As those they used to never reissue. It's like no, you missed it. Tough shit.
Yeah, but Venom, I was looking at Venom in the box. I was going, oh, jeez, what am I ever getting myself into? And I took him out and I started putting together all the bits. And the more you put on him, it was just getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
So then we got Carnage. I said, I put all stuff on him. So with Carnage, less is more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Less of the stuff, all this tentacles stuff.
Well, that's whichever way you want them. Like
Yeah,
you
but
want
I think
full
have
on
them
rage
full
mode.
on rage. And no, less is better.
It's down to everyone else's preference. Like some people would love to have them go in complete berserk mode on.
Yeah.
For
Well, you can actually put them all on one arm, can't you?
Yeah.
So you can,
You
like,
can,
shoot
yeah,
all
there's
shit out.
holes all over them. You can stick them out everywhere. Deadly.
The fact that it looks like muscle instead of like a symbiote or the kind
Oh,
of
yes.
smooth skin color, or
So it's
that
not like
Venom
glue,
has.
it's actual tendrils and
Yeah,
shit.
like the black lines on them are like veins, and the red parts are like muscles on it. So it looks brilliant.
So basically, so you have like the amazing Yamaguchi and the movie realization. They're a bit pricey for a 6-inch figure, but Jesus, the posability on them. They're an adult figure basically. They're designed to go to the extreme limits without breaking on you. And if they do pop off, you just pop them back in. Whereas like a NECA, you go too far, it'll break it at the joint, and you have to get the super glue.
Well, with a lot of those Yamaguchis, you need to be careful of the wrists. I've noticed myself.
Oh yeah, they little peg, they're tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can just
They
snap
give you
out.
a few backups though.
Yeah, they do. Actually. And actually, incidentally, if you do have any that are broken, we do fix them,
Will we?
repair them.
Yeah.
Unless they're the knockoffs. If they're the knockoffs, we're just not touching them.
Yeah.
Because
Especially-
there's an awful lot of knockoff.
Oh, there's tons of them. There's
and-
even supposedly a knockoff already showing up with the Batman that hasn't even been released yet.
Jesus.
Someone's already tried to make one from photo images.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I will warn people as well, if you see any of these figures going for less than 30 quid,
Yeah, forget about it.
don't
Walk
bother.
away from
It is a fake, and you will be disappointed because they're just, man, like, because they have this lovely, it's almost like a little sort of semi-ratcheted joint.
Yeah,
In
there's a
the-
bit of a...
It's kind of like a
Click
cross
noise.
straw that kind of sockets together.
Yeah.
But the fake ones are just literally, they took the shape, they molded it, and it's two tiny pieces together with one bar holding it together. So it's not like the cross intersection,
Yeah.
it's literally two halves of a spear just stuck together. So there's no grip to it. So most of the times when we've had them in,
Yeah.
somebody came in with a stormtrooper and was like, kind of, oh, something's wrong with this. And the limbs are floppy as shit. It's like, you know where you see Woody in Toy Story with the rag doll? It's like that. Like, all right, no, I can tell you for a start, that figure is fucking fake. That's broken as fuck.
That, yeah.
But the regular ones, and the other thing not a lot of people realise about the Yamaguchi figures and the Revoltex is they do look kind of spindly when you pose them, but what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to stretch it out, get in the pose you want, and then kind of fold the joints in.
Yeah.
So you can put them out on that and then sort of roll the shoulder in, make it a bit tighter, and it kind of makes it look a bit more posable there. Or a bit more, a bit more
And
straight.
Especially
some of them hides the ball joint as well.
If you put it back in.
Yeah, if you twist them around. Basically, as I'm saying, they're designed to be posed. So
Yeah.
you can sit there forever. Like I remember I got the Captain America, and I was there for 3 hours. I couldn't make my mind on a pose. So I'd have him pose, go. I'd sit for about 20 minutes looking at him. No, fuck that. You know, when you move him again. I sit there going, no, and people in the house going, you make it bleeding white. Oh no, hang on, what do you think of this one? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it's designed for, to play with.
Exactly.
End of.
I had actually I still have, I have Vash the Stampede. He's one of my favourite ones. Actually getting back to the Trigon again.
Yeah.
But he actually has his coat.
Yeah.
And his coat is on a load of little pegs and stuff as well.
Deadly.
So I have him like kind of in a kind of a sliding pose with the gun out. Like if you know the character, there's a lot of kind of gunfights and all the rest of that. But you get a bit of dirt, to kind of like a bit of an action display base.
Yeah.
And I have him almost in like kind of a karate kick sliding pose with the gun out like that.
Yeah.
With his hand. You can't see what I'm doing because obviously
Yeah,
it's
no,
right.
He's
But I'm
describing
kind
it
of in
to
a
us.
karate pose with my hand out over my foot.
It's like fucking Bruce Lee here.
But it looks amazing,
Yeah.
and because the way you can just fold the code out.
Yeah.
It's the same. Actually, Batman's getting the same, isn't he? With the,
Yeah,
With
he's
the ratchet
getting all
on the
that.
plate. Yeah, but Darth Vader in that range was the revolver tech, isn't it? They everything there was ratchets and hinges on every part of his cloak. You can have going right flaring up in the breeze. Wherever you
Speaking
want
of which,
to.
we're taking deposits on the Batman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Yamaguchi Batman. So if anyone's a massive fan of that,
yeah,
or
that's
a massive fan
going to
of
go
Batman
quick.
in general,
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah, they're
purchase.
well worth it. They're deadly figures. Absolutely. Can't fault them at all.
Okay, that's a retrospective. See, didn't do your homework, but we bailed you out. So
Got you in there now. We there. We dug you out a hole there, pal. That's too yummy.
about you.
Moving on.
So yeah, anything else that we need to kind of cover, lads? From
Well, we have San Diego Comic Con coming out this week,
oh shit,
so we're probably going to get a lot of questions about that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the exclusives.
All the exclusives and all the toys that'll be shown off by Bandai and Hasbro and da 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 da.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm in the same mind as Jay. I'm looking forward to, but there's that bit of trepidation where it's just we know the inbox is going to be lit up with everyone.
Like, can we get this? Can we get that?
Yeah.
It's not even announced yet. They just showed
Yeah,
fucking
just on
images of it.
pictures.
Fucking-
They're
What's the release date? How much do you reckon it'll be?
Yeah, exactly. When's it coming out?
Yeah. Prototypes, guys. Give them a chance. After
Yeah.
Christmas, come back to us.
A lot of this stuff probably won't get out till say this time next year.
That's the other thing as well. You need to be if you're into this
Patient.
hobby. Is patient, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Patience. Patience pays off in the end. Bear with us.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like especially if you're an avid collector of certain items.
Yeah.
And if you're a reader of say Doomsday Clock.
Oh, that Jesus! I'm still waiting on it. That's doing my nut in. I'm on issue 4, is it?
5, I think. Is it?
5,
6?
yeah, 5
7,
came
I can't
out.
remember.
Yeah.
That and John Wick.
John Wick, forget about that's not coming out now till the end of summer now, is it?
It's not coming out till Christmas. John Wick 3 isn't out till Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that'll give you plenty of time to make up a story, like.
What story's already fucking there?
Yeah, well, you see, that's these bloody comic book companies again.
Look at you, Anto, here, look at this.
Anto strolling in last minute as usual.
Sneak off.
Speak up there,
You just
Anto.
need to
No
get your
one heard
toys,
you.
aren't you? Look at this.
What you get?
Oh, it's
No, here, show us.
Beastmasters.
What you can't see is, folks, we were, supposed to be recording this podcast an hour and a half an hour ago, Anto.
Yeah.
But he was busy working, and now he's sneaking in just to
Yeah,
get a stash.
sneaking in. I hope you press record. Actually, we'll have to do all this
Still
again.
recording.
Oh shit!
Could you imagine?
I've checked it twice.
You've been that worried.
I've never done that. I've heard tell now, like the lads in the pubcast. Actually, once again, if you haven't listened to the Irish pubcast, good friends of ours. But there was a couple of incidents.
Yeah.
We had to kind of restart, and they've lost stuff, and I couldn't do it. The whole
Jesus.
fucking right, man.
Do you know it?
Definitely.
Incidentally, we're actually being hosted up on the Rogue Comics podcast, or Jesus, Kieran. He told me the right way to say this, and I keep fucking second guessing and forgetting it. The Rogue Podcast Network, I believe. If it's not, he's just going to give out to me, and we'll put it in the comments afterwards. But it's either the Rogue Comics Podcast Network or the Rogue Podcast Network. We're up on it anyway. It's our mates who make Rogue Comics.
Yeah.
They're doing loads of shit.
And
Check
they
it
do
out.
the
Listen
pub.
to us, because they do those 3 bleeding ages.
And they do the podcast as well, so give them a listen.
Yeah, by all means.
Darren, Kieran and Wayne.
Any more shout outs there, lads?
Yeah, we still have the tickets on sale here for Dublin
yeah.
Comic Con, so
Yeah.
you want to make sure you get your fingers or
They
you
are.
get your arses in, not your
Fingers
fingers.
out of your arches and get in.
Yeah, that would be more accurate.
Because basically, when they're gone, they're gone. And we're not just saying that, guys. When they're gone, they're gone. I don't want to hear you crying. But I never got the tickets. You were being warned, and it's been on Facebook. Everybody, I'm telling you now, don't come into me. I'll be the guy with the baseball hat and saying, "Have you never told me?"
You say hat or bat this.
I'm back.
Starting.
Yeah.
Well, also-
There's a voice from the ether
You
there.
know, like, get the fellas out of Muppets. Don't tell them the heckles.
Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah. Mine's your own fuck. Mine's your own bleeding business. Anyway, no one asked you.
Jeez. You cover him anyway.
Yeah.
Just flown in here now for 4
I
weeks.
know. Yeah. I was promised a big check at the end of this. So I'm just waiting on it.
You're getting paid for this, are you?
Oh, yeah. You're not getting paid.
No.
You weren't getting paid last week either. Alright, man, you're doing
Shit, we don't mention this is not overtime, Anto. Quick.
Tell him that now. Tell him what after you do.
He's not
forgot
sporting
about
his new Deadpool t-shirt. He must have fucking robbed a load of them.
You're hitting pennies up again, eh?
Tempted to run that X-Force and was sitting in the back there.
I thought that was the Red Sun Superman out there was for you. The Red Sun Superman T-shirt that's in
Is that
there.
not yours?
That's yours, isn't
We were
it?
leaving for a while just because we weren't too sure.
Yeah.
Professional as always.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We have problems. We order too much stuff.
Yeah, half times we forget we order ourselves.
There you go. Oh, no, don't forget that. No.
We're all silently watching Anto, looking
Anto,
at his
we're
new
not
model.
on a
looking
motorbike,
at
God,
it.
it's the climbing ride.
We're bringing out share.
No, it just become out yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, we got in a range of figures called the Beast Kingdom 1/12 scale action figures. Well, the 1/9 scale, I think they are. But they're actually really, really solid figures. The sculpts in them are like as good as Hot Toys, man.
I had a look at them online. They look fairly good.
The Superman looks all right in the images, but man, fucking sculpt.
And there he is. He literally just walks out the back with it.
So, this is going to be one of those audio descriptory. Oh man, we're 40 minutes nearly, so we're going to finish this shit up.
yeah. How long do we go on for? 40?
40, 45 tops, keep it, man.
45,
Nice and sweet, don't be boring the
Cool.
shit out of people.
Yeah, so we don't hit the hour, so we
Yeah.
don't get double time now.
No,
That's why I left it a good look 40 minutes before I come over.
Yeah, make the big entrance there, yeah.
Fashionably, like.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, and by the way, folks, just in case you haven't heard, if you are a regular and you're buying Comics Office in Bolton Street and you have a stash, you get 10% off all graphs and back issues in Cable Street.
Is that an ongoing thing?
That is on. We're
Yes.
going to keep that going for as long as we're
Cool.
going, because once again, we always do our best to reward our loyal customers. This is just another way of us saying, cheers, thanks for buying shit off us.
Yep.
Keep buying shit off us, keep it as business, and we'll keep getting shit in for you.
keep coming in, waffling the ears office.
Symbiosis, man.
Yeah.
That's it. And don't forget,
Is
guys.
that me? Actually, are we Eddie Brock and the customers in the suit, or are we the suit and Eddie Brock?
Are you saying we're like Venom?
Complicated.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, man.
Oh, is it now?
It's a symbiotic relationship. Symbiosis.
Okay.
Right, yeah, so that's the end of this show.
Den's getting distracted by
That's
toys.
it. I'm out now.
Yeah,
See you
right.
then. You lost me.
Hope you've enjoyed this latest wave of bollocks, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Say
now.
bye, everybody.
See you next week. I'm still here. See you.
Doesn't get the
He's
shine
not
knocked out of him.
sacked.